Hello. Sorry there, I was muted, so I wasn't really talking to you all, but now I am unmuted, so there is no problem with your computer. I was just accidentally muted. So sorry about that. Happy Sunday. I'm excited to be back here with you on this Sunday. I wasn't able to go live last Sunday because I was up in Vashon Island, which is so beautiful up there for my practical for my acupressure training for dogs and cats. So I was up there for the week. So I got up there the night before my the practical that I took started on Monday. So I wanted to be up there the night before, get all acclimated, which is a good thing to do. And I didn't really do my makeup today because today I just kind of my refreshed, kind of decompressed from the week. It was so much good information, and I'm excited to. Hey, Lisa, good to see you get going with my case studies for the acupressure. But I'm super excited to be here with you tonight. So. Yay! So thanks for understanding when the one day I had to push it to. I don't remember. I think I did it on a Monday instead, and then now I'm back to my Sundays, and I just wanted to share something. So I have this event that's coming up this Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's $22. I have 7 spots left. It's Animals in Spirit, and it's for me to connect with pets that have passed on. So if you know anybody that is would be interested in that, feel free to share the information with them, and I'm going to just post about it in here as well, because sometimes it doesn't on StreamYard, it doesn't always let me share, which I don't know why, but anyway, I just figured out an alternative way to share. So there we go. So hi, Nicole, good to see you. So yes, so I'm happy to be back with you here, and today I just kind of had some downtime, right? Sometimes we need times like that, just kind of decompress and all of that. I actually took a 2-hour nap this afternoon. I just turned off my phone, turned off everything, and just took a 2-hour nap. And sometimes it's so good to just do that to replenish ourselves, right? We need that. It's super, super important. So I feel like we don't sometimes give ourselves enough time to do that. So that's what I did. So I am doing great, Lisa. Thank you. I hope you're doing great as well. And I'm just happy to be back here with you this Sunday. And I see a question, but I'm going to take a drink of water. As I was not drinking enough water last week, I realized it's not interesting when we realize that how important it is to stay hydrated. So anyway, I see Alicia here. Hi, Alicia. Good to see you. So Alicia says, hi, I'm curious, who is my dog's Winter's favorite person between my husband, son, or daughter? Oh my goodness. So you know what's funny? Yes, Darlene, naps are the best. I love naps. I think like afternoon naps should be like a requirement sometimes, right? They're so important. Or naps anytime of the day when your body needs it, it's good. So yes. So good to see you, Darlene. Hello. So Alicia, what I pick up on that, it's so funny because Winter says, ooh, when they're right in front of me, they're my favorite. And then, ooh, when I'm right in front of them, they're my favorite. And then when they're right in front of them, they're my favorite. And then when they're right in front of them, when I'm right in front of them, they're my favorite. So she says that like they're all my favorite when I'm with them one-on-one. Like I have my favorites with all of them, and that's what Winter says. It's so funny. She's like, you're all my favorite, but oh no, you're my favorite, but no, you're my favorite. You're my favorite. It's so funny. So I love that. So, oh my goodness. So Winter, oh my goodness, what a sweetie she is. Oh my goodness. So that's funny. It's funny that I love her. I love Winter's personality. Cracks me up. So anyway, I'm going to see if, let's see here. Whoever is playing with her right at that moment. Yes, exactly. That's it. Oh, great. Right. Exactly. That's what she says. She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She's like, that's that. She's like, I love them all. They're all my favorite people. So that's so funny. So, hi, Kevin, and hi, Janice. Good to see you here. So, let's see here. And Lisa, I just have to give you a shout out. Lisa, is always I always see Lisa sharing my videos when I'm live. So thank you so much, Lisa, for that, because that means so much, because then that just spreads more awareness about what I do and all of that, and sharing really is caring. So thank you so much for that. That really means a lot to me. So there is that. Let's see here. So Lisa says, how is Chloe doing in boarding while I'm in Ohio? So it's so interesting. So I see like an image of a clock, and it's going tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Like it's okay here, but it's not like as it has some fun. It has some fun, but I really love to be with my mom, and like the tick tock. Like I'm counting the days till mom comes and gets me. But I'm doing good there, because they always do give me lots of loves and lots of loves and lots of loves. So there is that. And she says, mwah, mwah, mwah to you. She says, mwah, mwah, mwah to my mama. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So there is that. And then let's see here. Darlene says, I started giving Millie salmon lately. And she loves it. She used to test allergic to it still, or shall I continue? She says that she's doing good with it, and it's like helping her to build up the tolerance to it. She says it's helping her to build up the tolerance to it. She's like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. She says it's so she says it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. So it's like good that you've like mixed that up with her, because she says I love it. And then she's showing me like some like rice and like some cottage cheese. So she says yes, yes, yes. She's like nom 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 nom. She's like, oh, I love it. Now she makes me want some salmon. And one thing I wanted to kind of bring to mention to all of you, like because on the topic of salmon, so if you go out like fishing or something like that with your pets, or you're in an area where people go fishing, don't let your pet pick up like any discarded like salmon carcass, or any other kind of fish carcass that is uncooked, because they can get something that's called, I believe they call it flukes poisoning. It can be very very harmful if they eat the uncooked salmon. So I just wanted to bring a side note to that. I know that's not what Darlene's giving Millie, but it just made me prompted me to bring that up, just to bring that awareness, because I didn't know about that for a long time. So I figured, there might be those of you that that don't know about that as well. So there is that. And let's see here. So let's see. And hi, Beverly. Good to see you, Beverly. And let's see here. And all right, so I see some questions here. Nicole says, my silly kitty seems depressed. Is she okay? So it's so interesting. So when I tune into your kitty with that, I just want to like put my hand on my heart like this, and I just want to close my eyes, and I just want to go. And then just like kind of take like and it's weird for me to do that in live video, but that's what came to me, is that she wants you to just kind of like take a deep breath and just breathe into things, and just kind of relax and breathe into things, and take some respite, and take some time for yourself to kind of do some more breathing and more kind of mindfulness with that. So your kitty says she's amplifying that with you. When you're feeling sad, she's showing you that like, hey, like, let's figure this out, and let's be unsad together, is what I picked up on that. So, oh, it's so good to see you too, Beverly. Here, let's see. So hopefully that helps, Nicole, and then Darlene and Lisa. Let's see here. Good. It is good to see you too, Beverly. And then Nicole says, wow, makes so much sense. Yeah, it's so interesting, right? Because our animals like amplify and bring things to our awareness a lot of the time when there's something going on with us. What they'll do is they'll kind of highlight that for us and show us like, hey, I want to, you know, bring awareness of this to you, and I want to help you with this that is going on with you. So there is that. So and then, yes, and it's good to see you too, Beverly. You said, oh no, I've lost 2 dogs recently, Rosie and her granddaughter Pearl. One was just here. Which one, and do either have a message? So I'm sending you so much love, Beverly. I know that is such a hard thing, right? That is never easy. So the energy that I see that was just there, they're showing me like this. They kind of like swirled together. They said like our energy kind of like swirled, and they had me move my hands like this. It swirled and it swirled and it swirled together, and the energy like swirled together with you. And they're showing me like kind of like a pearlescent white and pink, and they're sending you that energy of love and love and love and love. They're sending you so much love, and then they're sending you pearls of love and pearls of love. I see like a strand of pearls or like a strand of beads. So if you're out and you see like a strand of beads, maybe that you find in your house somewhere, or if you're out somewhere and you see kind of like a strand of beads together, there's something about the beads of love that they send to you, the beads of love that they send. And even though they're like beads are missing from the pack, their presence is still there, even though there's like, it seems like there's empty beads on the strand, that their love is still there and still very powerful and very much present, and that they send you so much love, and they send you so much love, and they send you so much love. So, and I'm sending you so much love as well. And then also too, I know I brought this up in the beginning, but this Thursday night from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time via Zoom, I have an event called Animals in Spirit. It's $22, and it's limited to 10 people. So everybody will get a message from an animal that has passed on during this event, and it's the cost to register is $22. And I put the information of how to send PayPal if that is something that you are interested in. I would love to have any of you join or share with anybody that you know that would be interested as well. So there is that. And then Alicia says, okay, this must be with Winter. I recently noticed she started her period. So how does she feel about that? I didn't know what to do for her. So what she says with that, she says like, it feels weird. She says that it feels weird. She says it feels weird. She's like, ooh, what is that? Like coming out and coming up. So she's like, you know, make sure that all the drips are being caught from that. She says make sure that all the drips are being caught from that, and all the drips are being caught from that, and that will make me feel better, and let me know, like she's like, communicate with from your head to her head with how long this will be lasting. Like, how long is this like drip period thing gonna last? Like, let her know that, and keep her in the loop with that. Keep her in the loop with that is what she says. And yeah, for all of us girls out there, periods are no fun. So anyway, so there's that. And Beverly says, ha ha, I just ran across a strand of rose quartz and some strays I want to incorporate into it. Spot on, Shauna. Wow, I just got chills, Beverly. That is beautiful. And that's so cool that you're going to incorporate that in there, like those pieces of them. And rose quartz is such a beautiful stone, right? Because rose quartz is that stone of unconditional love and love. And I know there's so much more that it incorporates, but that's what I think of with rose quartz for me is unconditional love and that connection that is always there. That's what I think of when I think of rose quartz, and I absolutely love rose quartz. So it's one of my favorite crystals. I can't think of a crystal that I don't like. And you said they are pearl shaped. Oh my gosh, yay! I love that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that validation, Beverly. I love to hear that, you know, and then it's good for other people to see that as well, right? So they can, you know, and that's, you know, why I love doing this, because I love to bring to the forefront animal communication for people, so more people can be aware of it and know what it's all about, and know that it really is a thing out there that can help them and their pets, and to help bring like healing and all of that as well. So thank you for that. And hi, Amanda. Good to see you. Let's see here. Let's go see if any other comments come through. I know it takes a minute, and it's like, now I can't believe it's already like fall time this month. It's like, man, it goes by so quick. And fall is probably one of my favorite seasons. I have to say fall and spring are my two favorites. So I mean, I like summer too, but I just don't like it when it gets too hot. And then I like winter too. I just don't like it when it gets too cold. I think what I love about spring and fall is they're not like too extreme either way with the temperatures. It's really nice, you know. And spring is like new beginnings and all that, and fall opens up new things too. So I mean, it's interesting that I like both of those. So there we go. So I'm just going to take advantage of taking a drink of water. So, and see if any other comments come through. So, and then also too, just a reminder, so I do this event with my friend Carol on her Embrace Your Life, in her Embrace Your Life Facebook group, and then she has a positive focus group. And this Thursday at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be going live with my friend Carol, and we're going to be talking about animal communication, and I'll be doing some readings and whatnot on her page as well. And that's this Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch that or share that with your friends, and I'll make sure to post about it as well before Thursday. So for those of you that want to tune in, you'll have that option to be able to do that. So there is that. So I'm just going to see. It seems like it might be quiet tonight, but that is okay, because I know last week I was off because I was up in Vashon Island on Sunday, and then for my acupressure practical that I had last week, and then which was amazing. Acupressure is amazing. There's so much. It's so interesting how it all works, and the flow with the different meridians and the different acupressure points. It's so fascinating. So I'm excited to get going with my case studies for that and get going with that. So there is that. And then the week before that, I had another thing that I had to do that Sunday evening that but anyway, now I'm back on every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So sorry I wasn't there last week. And then the week before I had it on Monday night instead, because I always want to be here with you guys. Like, this is really one of the highlights of my week is coming on with you all. And it looks like it might be kind of quiet tonight, and that is okay. I just kind of build the flow back up with and maybe because it is like kind of the last part of summer, maybe people are out of town. I know we just did have Labor Day the week before last, so maybe some people are out of town, right? Still trying to get in all those little bits of summer that's still left, even though it seems like the weather is changing quick, right? So yeah, I'm not looking forward to fall back because I love the spring forward time all year round where it is lighter later. I really love that when it's lighter later. So that's always really nice to me. So even though I love the fall time of the year as well, but yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to see if anybody else comes on. Dun, 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 dun. And I could always ramble forever, as a lot of you that listen to me know I could do that. So now I just have to, yeah, maybe more of you will be back on next Sunday. Now that you know I'm back in action for Sundays at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So I'm just going to see if anybody else comes on. Dun, 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 dun. I don't see any other comments, so I'm going to give it a minute, and then if I don't see any other comments, then I'll wrap it up. And then, like I said, I'll be on with my friend Carol on her Positive Focus page, and then her Embrace Your Life page on Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll make sure to post about that. And yeah, okay, good. Beverly has another question. That's good. That's what I was like, okay. I was like, let me just draw it out and somebody will come up with another question. Beverly says, since you're not busy, so busy, does Sapphire want to be a mommy? She's 2. Should we wait? So the thing that I got with Sapphire, when she told me, she was like, ooh, step back a minute. And she said, wait 1 year. She said, wait 1. She says, wait 1. So she can see like how it is with like the other puppies that just happened, and just kind of give her time to kind of like soak in that possibility of having puppies. So she says wait till she's about 3, 2.5 or 3. She says start looking at it when she's about 2.5, but maybe like start that process of puppies when she's 3. She says when she's 3. She says, wait just a little bit longer. Wait just a little bit longer. But she says, just keep showing her that is like something that is coming on the forefront. And that way she can be aware of that. And, you know, and that she says she's enjoying observing the puppies too. And, oh, I bet you she'll have beautiful babies as well. Oh, my goodness. I bet they'll be so beautiful. So, yeah. Sapphire. Oh, I love that name too. That's beautiful. It's like powerful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Oh, hi, Angie. Oh my goodness. Good to see you. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I have kind of been doing this, like I didn't do it last week and the week before. I did it on Monday. So now I'm back on track for my Sundays at 7. I just had a couple things come up. And then what did you say? She loves it too. Yes. She does. She loves it. Oh my goodness. It's perfect for her. I love it. I love it, Beverly. So perfect. So perfect. So yes, the name. Yes, she does. She loves the name. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it serves her so perfect, and it fits like her little sparkle in her eyes. She says it fits the little sparkle in my eyes. She says it fits the little sparkle in my eyes. It fits the sparkle in my eyes. It fits the sparkle in my eyes, and it's really, really cool. And yes, it has been a while, Angie. Yes, it has, right? It's been a while. So yeah, so, but I'm happy to be here with you all tonight because, like I said, this is something I always really, really look forward to. So I'm really happy to be back with you tonight. And I need to turn on my light above me. I always forget I have a little ring light right above me, and I always forget to turn it on. So I need to make sure to turn that on when I do my videos, especially now since it's starting to get, seems like it's starting to kind of get darker earlier, you know, with the transition of fall kind of coming. So I need to make sure to turn on the lights and light it up, right? Light it up. So there's that. So a good reminder. So let's see here. Oh, Angie, sending so much love. So Angie says, I had uh, a dog. I think it's supposed to say dog. When I type stuff too, sometimes dog, not fog. That's what I was thinking. I was like, okay. I was like, I think she meant dog, but I've done that same thing with typos. Oh my goodness. So I had a dog, Kitty, who passed away about a year ago. Is she around me? I think I hear her sometimes. Yes. She says, I am. And she's going like pop, pop with the ears. She showed me she's like right by your ears. And it's almost like she has like a balloon. It's like I see like a balloon on each side of your ears. And she goes, poop. She brushes up. She's like, poop. She brushes up. And then sometimes she like shakes them all about. And sometimes she's like, pop, 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 pop. She's like around your head and around your ears and around your shoulders. She's like, da, 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 da. Here I am. Like, I keep you. She's like, have me go like this. I keep you balanced. I keep you balanced. I keep you balanced. I keep you balanced. Like, I'm about balancing for you. Balancing. Woo! Balancing, balancing, balancing. And she surrounds you with love. So yes, when you do hear her, that is absolutely her that you hear. And I love that you are that you're in tune to that, and that you know that it is her that you're hearing. Like, I really love that that you're in tune to that, right? Because I definitely believe that like our loved ones in spirit and our fur babies that have passed on, they're always, they're sending us messages and communicating with us. It's just whether or not we're like paying attention to those signs, or if we are dismissing them, right? Because they are there with us all the time. So yeah, it's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. And Angie says, oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, isn't it? It's so nice, right? It's, yeah. And she just is like, mwah, love. She's like, love like this. She's like, love, just love, 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 so much love. And then she's like, light and love. And it's like, as I move my hands like this, it seems like the light kind of is changing around me and it's getting brighter. She's like, she brightens things up for you still. She says, I brighten things up for you still. So there is that. So, oh yeah, it's never much love to all of you that have lost a fur baby, because that's so hard, right? Because they're such a part of our lives, right? They're such a part of our lives, and they know us, and we have such a bond with the pets in our lives that is sometimes a lot different than even the people in our lives, right? It's just a real special kind of connection and relationship that is unlike any in our life. It's really just profound and amazing. So yeah, I mean, sometimes it can be harder to lose a pet than a person in our life. And I know like a lot of people may not get that, but I'm sure a lot of you have had that experience and can understand and relate to what I'm saying with that, right? I'm sure a lot of you get that. So yes. And hi, Rebecca. Oh my goodness. Good to see you. Good to see you. See, I knew like it just takes a while sometimes for people to get on, right? It's Sunday night and we're transitioning from summer to fall. So it's like that transition there with that from summer to fall. So now Angie says, I haven't been able to bring myself to get another pet. Yeah, it's hard, right? And it's and really, there is no like right or wrong for that. I definitely believe that when you're ready, that right pet will come along for you, and you'll just know, and you'll just be like, oh, okay, I'm ready now, right? You'll just know, like, hey, I'm ready now. Like, it feels right, and there's no like time frame of like when is going to be the right time, because it's different for all of us, because they're always going to be a part of our life, and that's, yeah. And I'm sure your kitty will let you know, like, okay, here's the next one for you, right? Because it takes time to heal from that. It really does. So yeah, and it's just, sometimes people do it right away. Sometimes people wait, like, it just yeah, it's all so individual, right? Because it's yeah. It's a process. So, and hi, Patricia. Good to see you, friend. And yes, and Angie says, oh, she will. Yes, she will. Oh my goodness, she will for sure, yes. And it's great to see you too, Rebecca. And it's so good to see you too, Patricia. I love just seeing all of you. It makes me so happy. Patricia says, can you tell me how Cypress is doing? Is he content? He's showing me like he's kind of putting having me put my head down like this, and he's like, he's kicking out. He's showing me he's kicking out his front right hoof. He says, I'm kicking out my front right hoof. I'm kicking out my front right hoof, and like I'm kind of like kicking my hooves around, and I'm kind of like I'm content, but like I'm kind of bored right now. I want to kind of maybe go for like a little walk around. I kind of want to he's showing me like something with like an apple with something on it. So like an apple with something on it. So it makes me think of like an apple with peanut butter, or like a celery with peanut butter. So like something that he gets that's like that has something on it. Like he's like, ooh, I want that. And he says he wants you to go do your blah, 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 blah thing with him, blah, 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 blah thing. You're like the energy stuff that you do with him that helps like clear him and keep him in sync. And that time that you spend with him, when you do that, he says he really wants you to do that, and he loves that. He's just showing me like this. He's like the little like love pat down, the little love pat down is what he's showing me. He's like the love pat down. He says that helps to clear me. He says I really, really love that. It helps clear. So there is that. There is that, my friend. And then Rebecca says, Donnie wants to know if Elsa knows she is loved, and if there's something she really doesn't like. She is spoiled, laugh out loud. Oh my goodness. So she says, oh my goodness. So she's like, I don't like when I don't get what I want. And she says, I don't like it when like I have something that's underneath me that like I'm standing on. Or you're welcome, Patricia. You are so welcome. That I'm standing on or I'm laying on. So it could be like a toy that I'm standing on or something I'm laying on. Like if you try to pick it up from underneath me, she says, I don't like it when stuff gets picked up from underneath me. And I like stuff that's like really like satiny and smooth. She's showing me I like stuff that's like, ooh, smooth. And she's having me like kind of rub my hands like smooth. Like I love stuff that's smooth. I love stuff that's smooth and pink is what she says. I love stuff that is smooth and pink. She says I'm all about things that are smooth and things that are pink. So so there is that. So, and she's like, yes, I know I'm loved, because she's like, how could I not be? She's like, really? She's like, look at me, and just like I'm amazing, she says. So oh my goodness, I love it. She's like, yep. She's like, I'm the best loved one. She's like, wink. She says, I'm not a very good winker, sorry, but that's what she says. Oh my goodness, I love it. So there is that. Let's see if anybody else has any comments here. I know sometimes it takes a moment because I know there's a little bit of a delay sometimes. So really told you she is spoiled, laugh out loud. She is amazing. Oh my God. Oh, I love that. I'm so glad that you guys found her and that she found you. That is really that's amazing when that happens, right? When the animals just come into our life as they do, right? It's just a really beautiful thing when they do that. I love that so much. So he says, my sister is moving in with a cat. What do you think? So I think with that, keep communicating with Elsa, like keep showing her in your head, like, okay, and I'm going to show her that too. Like, okay, she's going to move in with a cat, and just keep showing her that. And then I get kind of do like not a super fast let's see here, not a super fast introduction with them, just kind of do it where they kind of have their own like separate area and then they kind of come together, kind of do it that way. And I feel like they'll just be fine if you like set that intention like that and kind of keep them both like in the loop of that thing, and they kind of like have their ways they can kind of like pass each other and have their own space, and then they come together, if that makes sense. So yes, yes, that sounds like that makes sense. And you said, Elsa, she is so much my daughter or my spirit animal. Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. They are. They're like such a, oh, they're amazing. I call my animals, I call them my fur kids, is what I call them, my little fur kids. And yeah, sounds good. Perfect. Okay, yeah, and any help you need with that, definitely feel free to reach out to me for sure, because I would be happy to I'd be happy to help. So there's that. I'm going to see here. Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm going to see if anybody else has any other comments. I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm trying to drink more water because I noticed this past week I wasn't staying hydrated enough. And it's interesting, like, right, you can really feel it if you're not drinking as much water as you should, and it's such an important thing. And then Rebecca says, thank you so much. I hope life is treating you well. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so happy to help. And yes, everything is going pretty good. Thank you. And I hope things are going well for you as well. I hope things are going well for you as well. I feel so much better when I drink water. Just water is the best. So my favorite. So let's see here. I'm going to see if anybody has any other comments. Yeah, when I was up in Vashon every day, when I was up there before my my practical that I was taking for acupressure, there's this cafe on Vashon called Cafe Luna. And those of you that know, that follow me, I have my yellow lab Luna. That was just my heart dog. And every day I was there, I would go to Cafe Luna, and sometimes I had lunch there. And every morning I was getting a lavender hot chocolate. Oh my gosh, lavender hot chocolate is the bomb. It's so good. And then they make the most wonderful chocolate chip cookies too. They have such good stuff there. Oh, and it's so cool to support like local small businesses. I really like to do that. I think that's so important. If you have the opportunity to do that, it's always good to seize that opportunity. Let's see here. Rebecca says, Danny wants to know how Elsa felt directly toward him. He said, tell the truth. So it's so funny because at first she says, push away. She's like, push away. She's like, who is he at first? But then she says, when I wrapped him around my finger, like when I wrapped him around my paw, then it was all like, okay, cool. Like he's going to give me what I want. Like that's cool. But she says at first, she's like, who is this? Who is this? She was like, I don't know. She's like, I'm going to test the waters with him and be testy and do testy things with him. But now she says, it's like, okay. Like, she's like, okay, I like him. She's like that. Okay, it's good. She's like, it's good now. She's like, it's good. She's like, it's all gravy. It's all good now. She says that's all good now, and it's all good now, is what she says. And hi, Sharon. Good to see you, Sharon. Hello. Good to see you. So yeah, so that's what Miss Elsa says. Oh my goodness, I love her. She's so sweet. And then also too, so like I know now it's only September, and it is, it's still early, right? But sometimes people are early shoppers. Just to let you know, I need to add it on my website that I do this, but I do have gift certificates gift certificates available. So if you ever want to do like a gift certificate for somebody, for like a gift, I do have that. So if you're interested, he said, tell Elsa to stop scratching him. Oh my gosh. So she says that she feels like it's a game because she sees him like kind of like go like this, like, oh, like And she says, oh, does that mean like we're going to play? Does that mean we're going to play? So she's like, ooh, the more he kind of does that, like not want me to scratch, the more I scratch and the more I scratch and the more I scratch, the more I scratch. So he says, like what she says he could do is just like get up and walk away, or just like don't engage, just kind of like turn like this and don't engage with her and don't interact with her scratching. Because he says she says the more that he interacts with the scratching, the more she's going to do it. So he kind of just goes like this and just is like, okay, nope, not paying attention, not paying attention, not paying attention, that will help. So there is that. So because what animals do is they communicate a lot with pictures. So those pictures that we're sending in our heads to them are what they amplify. So if we're telling them like not to scratch in our heads, we're showing them to scratch. So that's what they're going to do. So a lot of times they communicate in that way. So there is so there's that. So hopefully that helps, because it's no fun to get cat scratches. It hurts, right? They have sharp little claws sometimes. So yeah. So so there is that. So yeah. No fun when that happens. So I used to have my one cat. That I had years ago. He used to, when he was a kitten, he used to bite at my feet. So I was like, oh, and it was like always unexpected. He would just like grab onto my feet and just bite on my feet. I was like, ow. So it hurt when he did that. So so yeah. So there's that. So there's that. I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions or comments. Dun, 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 dun. So give it a minute here. All right. So I might get ready to wrap it up because I don't see any other comments. And then I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for these free live animal communication readings. And who knows, maybe I will do another like impromptu live, like in the middle of the week sometimes. You never know. I could surprise you all. So I'm so grateful for all of you for tuning in live. And then I'm grateful for those of you that listen to the replay as well. And then I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and then I will see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And thank you so much for tuning in. It means so much to me, and I hope you have a great night, and bye for now.